Alright, what's going on, y'all, and welcome to another M.T.H catalog. This is the 2015 HO scale model trains catalog. HO trains that do more. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we have the table of contents. Proto-Sound 3.0, the richest set of features in model railroading. They have unmatched speed control, synchronized chuff and puff, bidirectional communication, vivid engine sounds, station sounds, atmospheric sounds, extraordinary slow speed capability, lightning effects, multiple unit capability, great smoke, brake sounds, full compatibility with all operating systems, operate them all, and you can have Proto-Sound 3.0 DCC functionality. There is a DCS page, simply the best way to run a railroad. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what DCS is. They have the Proto-Sound 3E Plus explained. If you operate a Markland HO scale AC 3 rail trains, choosing any of the Proto-Sound 3E Plus models featured in this catalog will give you an opportunity to run sound equipped North American and European prototypes on your AC3 rail HO railroad. And yeah, you can see and hear in live action, and you can visit their site to see videos of M.T.H locomotives in action. Locate your nearest dealer to learn about more of their products. And yeah. Alright, so right off the bat they have the 4884 Big Boy. It's die-cast metal. So they have the you can see that it's heavily detailed with the bell, headlight, the valve gear, and the tender. So this enduring symbol of American railroading returns to the rails for 2015, featuring the industry-leading speed control and synchronized puffing smoke output, as well as authentic articulated chuffing sounds with the front and rear engines drifting in and out of sync. And when the Union Pacific Railroad finishes its restoration of prototype Big Boy number 4014, which is currently taking place, or it's already taken place, yeah, pretty much that, they will record, or they have recorded 4014 in action and issue a free replacement sound set that you can download it into our 2015 model. And there's also some more big boys. They have the Union Pacific modified. I think all of these are modified. They have different road numbers. They have 4023, 4018, and 4005. They have the Union Pacific Big Boy modified oil tender number 4014, and the Union Pacific Signature Series modified with oil tender number 4014. I think this one may be weathered. And there's also the Union Pacific 484 Big Boy Specialty Passenger Set, which features the Big Boy steam engine, combine car, tavern car, and observation car. And there's also a two-car parlor add-on set, which is not shown. And here's the anatomy of a 4884 Big Boy. It has you can see all the features right here. There's the authentic paint scheme, cab numbers, operating tender backup light, die-cast tender body, detailed truck sides, detailed tender undercarriage, locomotive cab to tender deck plate, wireless drawbar, die-cast spoiler, die-cast metal chassis, RP25 metal wheels mounted on metal axles, interchangeable traction tire equipped driven wheels, sprung drive wheels, locomotive speed control and scale M.T.H increments, and many, many more. There's also the 2666 Allegheny This is the biggest engines of the east of the Mississippi that were not restored by the biggest railroads. They were no longer no legendary articulated racing along the NYC's water level road or changing over the Pansy's horseshoe curve. It was the smaller, scrapier, easier roads dedicated to wrestling coal out the Appalachian, the C&O, and northwestern Virginia, Clinchfield, western Maryland, that unarticulated and reveling anything in the west, any king of the mall, as well as the Chesapeake and Ohio's Class H8 Allegheny. So there's 1610, Chesapeake and Ohio number 1601, and 1604, 1610, and 1618. So for the features, they have die-cast boiler and chassis, die-cast tender and body, authentic paint scheme, real tender co-load, die-cast locomotive and trucks, engineer and fireman figures, metal handrails and decorative bell, decorative metal whistle, RP25 metal reels, interchangeable RP25 metal drive wheels, WO traction tires, sprung drivers, 158 scale caddy with whisker couplers, prototypical Rule 17 lighting, constant voltage headlight, lighted cab interior, operating tender backup light, powerful 5-pole precision flywheel equipped, Skyview wound motor, synchronized Puffin's Proto-Smoke system, locomotive, speed control and scale M.T.H increments, wireless drawbar, 187 scale proportions, and there's other features as well. And here's the anatomy of the 2666 Allegheny. It's just like the big boy, and yeah, pretty much that. And here are the 2884 Yellowstone locomotives. So, owned by the United States Steel, the Duluth, Misable, and Iron Range Railroad was built for one major purpose: to haul iron, one for the mines of Minnesota and Wisconsin to the Lake Superior ports of Duluth and Two Harbors, Minnesota. Its primary cargo was so heavy that the normal hoppers couldn't carry it. The DM&IR's signature rolling stock was the short ore Jenny, and assigned to especially higher iron ore. And apparently, Yellowstones were equipped with either a cylindrical Elasco or a box-shaped Worthington-fed water heater. Ahead of the smokestack, a feature correctly replicated on our models. The later Class M4 engines were heavier due to the use of carbon steel. As the lighter steel in the Army used, the M3 class was short supply during World War II. So here they have the 229 and the number 225 and 229, the one we just saw. And there's also 232 and 227. All of these Yellowstone locomotives have Proto-Sound 3.0 and Proto-Sound 3E+. For the features, they have intricately detailed die-cast boiler and chassis, intricately detailed die-cast tender body, authentic paint scheme, real tender co-load, hand-painted engineer and fireman figures, metal handrails, whistle bell, RP25 metal wheels, sprung drivers, user is installable RP25 drivers with traction tires, 158 scale caddy, whisker coupler, remote controlled proto coupler, prototypical Rule 17 lighting, LED illuminated constant voltage headlight, firebox glow, number boards, cab interior, class lights, and tender backup light, powerful 5-pole precision flywheel, equipped with skew wound motor, synchronized puff and smoke system, speed control and scale M.T.H increments, wireless drawbar, 187 scale dimensions, onboard 28 function DCC DCS decoder with advanced consistent feature mapping and speed mapping, Proto-Sound 3.0 with the digital command system featuring callable whistle, and passenger station or freight yard proto effects. And yeah. And here's the anatomy of a 2884 Yellowstone. It has the I think all of these have backup lights and die-cast metal bodies as well, just like the big boys and the Alleghenies. And here they have the Pennsylvania H10 280 consolidation. They have the number 7103, 7099, 7122, and yeah, pretty much that. The features are down here. And here's the anatomy of an H10 280. And there's also the Pennsylvania K4s 462 Pacific. All models include onboard DCC receivers. They have different numbers. They have the 719, 5497, and 3681, and 3752. And here's the anatomy of the K4 462. And there's also the Bavarian Class S36 Express. These locomotives are actually in Germany, from what I've heard. Germany became the last major European country to unify, combining a hodgepodge of kingdoms and duchies, but it would be another 50 years before the 11 provincial railroads were nationalized into the German Imperial Railway Company, DRG, with the local DR. In the meantime, each road continued to develop its own locomotive designs. As one of the best was the Class S36 of the Royal Bavarian State Railways. So they have different paint schemes and different looks. They have the steam locomotive Area 1 blue with black wheels, the Area 1 green with red wheels, the Area 3 black with red wheels, and the Area 2 black with red wheels. And here's the anatomy of an S36 Express locomotive. And there's also some EMD GP38-2 diesels. So they have the Norfolk Southern, Cheesy System, and CXS. And the features include intricately detailed, durable ABS body, metal chassis, authentic paint scheme, metal wheels and axles, RP25 metal wheels, 2 remote-controlled proto-couplers, 1/58 scale caddy whisker couplers, prototypical Rule 17 lighting, directional controlled constant voltage LED headlight, powerful 5-hole precision flywheel equipped, school-wound balance motor, locomotive speed control and scale M.T.H increments, operates on code 7083 and 100 track, 187 scale proportions, Proto-Sound 3.0 with the digital command, system feature in freight yard, proto effects, unit measures 8 inch times 1/3 inches and 2.5 inches, operates on 18-inch radius curves. I think they have some more road numbers. They also have the BNSF, the Indian Railroad, Maryland Midland, New York and Atlantic Railway, Norfolk Southern, and Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. There's also the Union Pacific, Canadian National, Conrail, Long Island, and Southern Pacific. They have a different assortment of diesels in the road numbers and different diesel numbers as well. And here's the anatomy of a GP38-2, excuse me. They have crew figures inside, LED illuminated number boards, authentic paint scheme, equipped with 1/58 scale caddy whisker couplers, metal handrails on horn, locomotive speed control and scale M.T.H increments, die-cast metal chassis, road names, specific fuel tank designs, RP25 metal wheels mounted on metal axles, 187 scale proportions. And yeah. Next up, they have the General Electric -944 CWs. They have the It has a flexible mold design, allows for 10 different road-specific body configurations. And they have road names. They have the BNSF swoosh color scheme. They have the BNSF Rubbernet. And all of these diesels, they include intricately detailed ABS body, die-cast metal chassis, metal handrails and horn, metal body and side grills, detachable snowplow, engineering cab figures, authentic paint scheme, metal wheels and axles, RP25 metal wheels, operating Caddy compatible remote, controlled proto couplers, 158 scale Caddy whisker couplers, prototypical rule, 17 lightning, directional controlled, constant voltage, LED headlights, lighted cab interior, illuminated number boards, operating ditch lights, powerful maintenance or powerful 5, precision flywheel equipped, skew wound balance motor, locomotive speed control and scale M.T.H increments, onboard 28 functional DCC receiver, 8-pin DCC decoder plug, and operates on code 70, 83, and 100 track. And yeah, so pretty much that. And here are the other road names. They have the Canadian National, Santa Fe, Chicago Northwestern Operation Lifesaver, Southern Pacific -9, Union Pacific, the Union Pacific CNW flag logo, some Norfolk Southern and Norfolk Southern Black Horse logo, and the Norfolk Southern Black Operation Lifesaver logo. And here's the anatomy of a -9 44 CW. They have the intricately detailed durable ABS body. They have the couplers, authentic paint scheme, metal handrails, powerful 5-pole precision flywheel equipped, skew wound balance motor, see-through metal grills, separately applied air brake lines, die-cast metal chassis, and operates on 70, 83, 118-inch radius track, LED illuminated cab interior with the crew figures, road-specific details, and flash-in LED ditch lights. And here are the EMD GP35s. They have different road names. All of them are Proto-Sound models included onboard DCC receiver. All of these locomotives feature intricately detailed ABS body, metal chassis, removable roof fans, metal handrails and horn, metal body side grills, 2 engineering cab figures, authentic paint scheme, metal wheels and axles, RP25 metal wheels, NEM 340 metal wheels, 158 scale Caddy whisker couplers, operating Caddy compatible remote, controlled proto couplers, NEM 360, 362 couplers, and pocket assemblies, 18 US Caddy coupler compatible, prototypical rule 17 lighting, 8-pin DCC decoder plug on DCC ready models, lighted cab interior, directional controlled constant voltage, LED headlights, illuminated number boards, lighted marker lights, powerful 5-pole precision flywheel equipped, screw wound balance motor, locomotive speed control and scale, M.T.H increments, operates on code 70, 83, and 100. 187 scale propulsion, Proto-Sound 3.0 with a digital command system featuring freight yard proto effects. Unit measures 8 1/8 inches times 1 3/4 inches to 1/8 inches. Operates on 18th radius curves, and 3E plus model operates on R1 360 mm radius curves. So they have different road names. They have the Cheesy System, the Pennsylvania Railroad, Union Pacific, Norfolk and Western, Southern Pacific, and the New York Central, Erie, Lackawanna, Baltimore and Ohio, Conrail, Penn Central, and Chesapeake and Ohio. And here is the anatomy of the GP35. These are the features that I just read not too long ago. And yeah. Alright, now we have the General Electric ES44 ACs. These have flexible mold and designs, allow for 4 different road-specific body configurations. They also have windshield wipers. I'm pretty sure some of y'all rail fans out there saw that the BNSF and sometimes Norfolk Southern diesels have those windshield wipers to protect them from rain, and yeah. So for the features, they include intricately detailed ABS body, die-cast metal chassis, metal handrails and horn, metal body side grills, detachable snow plows, 2 engineer cab figures, authentic paint scheme, RP25 metal wheels and metal axles, 2 operating Caddy compatible remote controlled proto-couplers, 158 scale Caddy Whisker couplers, prototypical Rule 17 lighting, directional controlled constant voltage, LED headlights, lighted cab interior, illuminated number boards, operating ditch lights, flashing underbody charging lights, powerful 5-pole precision flywheel equipped, skew wound balance motor, locomotive speed control and scale, M.T.H increments, onboard 28 function DCC receiver, NMRA complaint, 8-pin DCC decoder plug, operates on code 70, 83, and 100 track, 187 scale proportions, Proto-Sound 3.0 with the digital command, system featuring freight yard, proto effects, unit measures 10, 916, and 1716 to 316 inches, operates on 18 radius curves. So, they have BNSF, Evolution Hybrid. Does anyone know what happened to this locomotive? I remember seeing a YouTube video of it in action. Let me know what happened to it. Is it still running, or is it stored in the storage or somewhere? Anyway, they have the Forster diesels, CXS, Canadian Pacific, Union Pacific, Rock Island, Iowa Interstate, Kansas City Southern, they have the Norfolk Southern, Central of Georgia. Or actually, these are the these are the Norfolk Southern Heritage Series diesels. They have the Norfolk Southern, like I said earlier, Central of Georgia, the Mongolia, Conrail, Lehigh Valley, Interstate, Southern, Pennsylvania, Norfolk Southern, Nickel Plate Road, and Norfolk and Western. And here is the anatomy of an ES44AC. These are basically the features that I pointed out not too early. And here is the Alco FA-1. They have all Proto-Sound models included onboard DCC receivers. The American Locomotive Company, one of the nation's premier steam locomotive builders, joined forces with the Secretary and New York neighbor General Electric to build the first standardized diesel-electric locomotives in the 1920s. But when the diesel revolution began its earnest after World War II, dependability problems with Alco's Model 244 Prime Mover doomed the compatibility forever, playing second fiddle to the industry leader E&D. So for the features, they have intricately detailed ABS bodies, metal chassis, movable roof fans, metal bodies, side grills, 2 engineer cab figures, authentic paint scheme, metal wheels and axles, RP25 metal wheels, NEM 340 metal wheels, 2 operating Caddy compatible remote controlled proto-couplers, and yeah, I'm pretty sure some of y'all know the rest of the features. Anyway, for the road numbers, they have the Sioux Line, Erie, New York Central, the New Haven, Pennsylvania, and the Canadian Pacific. And there's also the Union Pacific Alco FB-1 unit cab number 1542B. And here are the Alco PA diesels. So the PA was Alco's glamour girl, while Electromotive's E-units easily outsold Alco's passenger engines. The PA was widely regarded as the most beautiful first-generation diesel, period. Perhaps no other locomotive looked so right in the head of the streamlined trains of the late 40s and the late 50s. that were the last hurrah of American long-distance passenger service. The 294 PAs and cables PB units between 1946 and 1953 powered some of America's most famous name trains, from the Southern Pacific State Line to the New York Central's Empire State Express. So, for the route numbers, they have the Pennsylvania, Missouri Pacific, Union Pacific, Lehigh Valley, Nickel Plate Road. They have the New Haven, Denver, Rio Grande, Santa Fe, Southern Pacific, Erie, Delaware and Hudson. And here are the EMD F3 locomotives. They have from 1942 to 1945, Electromotive Division's F unit was the only road freight diesel built in America, while the war production bore limited competitors Alco and Baldwin to diesel switcher and steam locomotive production during World War II. EMD's 1,250 HP FT became a runaway bestseller. By war's end, Electromotive had leaders over its competitors that would last until they closed their doors. Here are the features down here. So they have the Denver, Rio Grande, Southern Pacific, Union Pacific, Santa Fe, Pennsylvania. And there's also the Ready 2 rail. I think there might be the same thing. Yeah, they're the same thing. Here's some more EMD F3s. They are Ready 2 rail. Here are the features right here. There's New York Central, Santa Fe, Union Pacific. And here are some F7s. They have they have different route numbers as well. They also have all Proto-Sound models included onboard DCC receiver. And they also have Proto-Sound 3E+. And from the route numbers, they have Western Maryland, Erie, Lackawanna, Santa Fe. And here is the EMD SD70 ACE. They have the Union Pacific, CXS, BNSF, and the Electromotive Demonstrator. There's two of them. Western Pacific, Denver, Rio Grande, the George H.W. Bush locomotive, Chicago Northwestern, Missouri Pacific, the Caddy locomotive, and Norfolk Southern. And here are some more of the Norfolk Southern Heritage series. They have the Wabash, the Virginia, and the Illinois Terminal. The Jersey Central, Erie Railroad, Savannah, Atlanta, Reading, Lackawanna, New York Central, Penn Central, and the Wabash, the one we just saw earlier. I think the one we just saw earlier. Check. Yeah, that was the one we saw earlier. And here is the anatomy of an SD70 ACE. So these are basically all of the features that were included in that one. And here's the Milwaukee Road bipolar. It is directionally controlled, operated in pantographs. Some of them have, I think all of these have yellow, gray, or they may have different road numbers as well. For the features, they have die-cast body, authentic paint scheme, and cab numbers, RP25 metal wheels mounted on metal axles, constant voltage, directional headlights for the typical Rule 17 lighting, remote control, directional lighting, actively operating pantographs, detailed truck sides, detailed cab interiors, powerful 12-volt, 5-pole precision, skew-wound flywheel equipped motor, 2-scale caddy compatible, remote controlled, proto-coupler sounds, or sorry about that, user installable caddy compatible magnetic couplers, metal handrails, hornbell, locomotive speed control in scale M.T.H increments, interchangeable traction tires, equipped drive wheels, onboard DCC receiver, Proto-Sound 3.0 with a digital command system featuring passenger station proto effects, unit measures pantograph UP 11.5 inches times 1.38 inches times 3.9 inches, operates on 18 radius curves, operates on code 7083 and 100 rail curves. And there's also the NYC R17 subways. They have the Metropolitan, blue and silver, another Metropolitan Transportation Authority. They have the maroon color right here. So for the features, it includes a 4-car consist with 1 powered car, 3 non-powered cars. Powered car features intricately detailed durable ABS body, metal chassis, detailed car undercarriage, authentic paint scheme, metal wheels and axles, RP25 metal wheels, 2 remote control puller couplers, 2 158 scale caddy whisker couplers, directional controlled constant voltage, LED headlights, powerful 5-pole precision flywheel, equipped ski wound balance motor on board DCC receiver, locomotive speed control and scale, M.T.H increments, operates on code 70 and 83, and 100 track 187 scale proportions, equipped with Proto-Sound 3.0 featuring systems.The proto effects. Non-powered car features intricately detailed durable ABS body, metal wheels and axles, RP25 metal wheels, detailed 4-wheel trucks, overhead constant voltage LED interior lighting, 2 number 158 scale caddy whisker couplers, authentic paint scheme, detailed car interior, metal chassis, detailed car undercarriage. And here is the anatomy of an R17 subway. These are basically the features I pointed out when I first saw them. And there's also some rolling stock. They have box cars, hoppers, and some passenger cars. They also have some operating rolling stock. They have some aquarium cars. They have sharks, largemouth bass, and tropical fish. The features include intricately detailed durable ABS body, metal wheels and axles, fully sprawling diecast for metal trucks, caddy compatible couplers, colorful attractive paint schemes, decorative brake wheels, moving blacklit scenes, unit measures 6 1/8 inches times 1 1/8 inches and 1 15/16 inches, and operates on 18 radius curves. And there's also some R40-2 roadside reefers. They have Jelka Good Luck Margarine, Robert's Oaken Meats, Sylvan Packaging, Hillsborough Pale Beer. They have intricately detailed durable ABS body, metal wheels and axles, decorated brake wheels, separated metal handrails, 187 scale dimensions, caddy couplers, detailed undercarriage, detailed 4-wheel trucks, unit measures 6 1/4 inches and 1 1/2 inches and 2 1/8 inches, operates on 18-inch curves. And here are some USRA 55-ton steel twin hoppers. They have the Chesapeake and Ohio, Pennsylvania, Western Maryland, Pittsburgh and Lake Erie, Union Pacific, Baltimore and Ohio, Virginian, Canadian National, and the Norfolk and Western. The features are right here if I want to read them. I'll post a link down below for y'all want to read them. And here are some 70-ton center discharge ore cars. They had the Bessemer and Lake Erie, Canadian Pacific, Milwaukee Road, the Sioux Line, Union Pacific, Great Northern, Long Island, and Burlington and Northern. And here are some 4-car 70-ton center discharge ore car sets. They have the Canadian National, Duluth, Misable, and Iron Range, and the Duluth, Misable, and Iron Range 4-car. I think these are basically the same road name. And here are the 4-car mini quad 70-ton center discharge ore car set. They have the Duluth and Misable Iron Range. These are basically all 3 are Duluth, Misable, Iron Range. And here are some passenger cars. They have the Pennsylvania, I think all of these have 2-car passenger sets and 4-car passenger sets. They have the Pennsylvania, Union Pacific, Milwaukee Road, and Pullman. Both of these 2-car out-on sets, they have baggage and sleepers. So for the features, they have durable, intricately detailed ABS bodies, metal wheels and axles, constant voltage, overhead, LED interior lighting, detailed 6-wheel trucks, authentic paint schemes, separate metal handrails, detailed car interiors, caddy couplers, detailed car undercarriage, 5-car sets features 1 baggage car, 3 sleeper cars, 1 observation car, except Pullman sets, which features 4 sleepers and 1 observation car. 2-car sets features 1 baggage car, 1 sleeper car, or 2 sleepers. Each car measures at 11 3/4 inches times 1 3/8 inches and 2 inches, operates on 22-inch radius curves. And here are some, I think these are streamlined passenger cars. They have the Missouri Pacific, Lehigh Valley, Santa Fe, Nickel Plate Road, Union Pacific, Pennsylvania, Erie, Northern Pacific, and Santa Fe in Delaware and Hudson. And here are some New York Central passenger cars. They have the New York Central, Empire State, and they have the prototypically designed to match real-life prototypes. All cars features 158 die-cast scale caddy whisker couplers and soft, flexible end-of-car diaphragms. And here are the Southern Pacific Daylight coaches. So these are all the sets right here. These are chair cars. And yeah. For the features, it includes durable, intricately detailed ABS bodies, metal wheels and axles, overhead, interior lighting, LED lighting, detailed board trucks, authentic paint scheme, operating end-of-car diaphragms, separate metal handrails, detailed car interiors, caddy couplers, detailed car undercarriage. 5-car sets feature 1 combine, 1 coach, 1 tavern car, 1 parlor car, and 1 observation car. Each car measures at 11 1/2 inches and 7/16 inches and 1 7/8 inches, operates on 22-inch radius curves. And here are some Norfolk and Western passenger cars. And you can also, there's also tracks and accessories. They have the flex track. They have curves, straights, and a terminal joiner with harness, I say. And no matter how you run it, they have the DCS commander and more than features on analog DCC or DCC command control. And these are all the features that, and they have analog DC, DCC, DCS commander, and DCS remote control system. And yeah. And the MTH Railroaders Club and MTH Online. And that's it. Hope you all have enjoyed this catalog flip through. And as always, be sure to like, comment, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, share, and subscribe. Thank all again for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.